So today in this video, I'm going to talk about how to make sure your sales page works. If you're selling a product, you have to have a sales page. Low ticket offer, whatever you're selling, you need a sales page. Now, if you're selling high ticket offer, you're doing VSL, you're doing webinar, you don't need a sales page. But if you're selling something for lower price, less than $100, you need a sales page. So this is my account. As you can see, I've done $5,000 today. I made over $500,000 in the last 12 months. And we are selling low ticket offer day in and day out, $1, $67, $21. That's how we make money. So I'm going to tell you some of the key things that we use on our sales page to make it convert really well. By the way, my name is Bishal. I've done over 20 million plus in revenue. I'm still making $1 million per year, and I make this video to connect with interesting people. So reach out to me on Facebook. So this is some of my sales pages. As you can see right here, this is another of my funnel, right? This is another of my funnel, and this is another of my funnel. There's one more funnel. This is another of my funnel as well. So these are all low ticket offers, and I'm going to talk about how to make your sales page in a way that it works. Because we have so many pages, and every time we launch something, we have a formula, we have a structure that we follow, and it seems to be working for us because we're making money, it's profitable, and that's what I want to tell you about. That's what I want to teach you. I will show you the pages. Let's compare these two pages. You have headline, you have images, right? Here you have headline, you have images. You're going to see as I scroll through them, there's going to be a lot of similarities. Yes, some pages have different things, but as I scroll through them, you're going to see some similarities. And here's what you're going to discover inside the book. How is this different? Results, the book, case studies, more case studies, right? Old way, new way. You may have seen that earlier as well. And what's inside the book, sneak peek, right? And you see the sneak peek, $475. Scroll through this. It's on Amazon, $475, right? So there are a few things that we do on all of our sales pages, and these are the things that actually work. These are the things that actually make it work. Without these things, I don't think our sales page would convert as good as it is converting right now. First of all, of course, you need a headline and sub-headline. That's kind of necessary. Like, that's kind of basic, right? I don't have to tell you about that. The other thing that we do is that right after we have the headline and sub-headline, we have a book. We have our product, and we like to showcase our product with results, with a different form of results. Like when you read this book, you're gonna make money, you're gonna have clients, you're gonna have, all those things. You're gonna have customer messaging you. That's what we want to show them. Like, is that if you buy this book, this is what you get right on the front. The reason is that it's only a $5 book. It's a book that we're selling. It's a low ticket offer with the book. It's only $5. You don't need to hide the book. You don't need to act like you're selling something else and then present the book. You don't need to do that. You can present the offer right away. It's a low ticket offer. It's a low priced offer. People see it. They like it. They're going to buy it right away. Like, they don't need to think about it for a month. This is not that kind of offer. So we present our book right away. Same thing here. If I scroll all the way to the top, you're going to see that we have our book right here. And if I go over here on the top on this one, as you can see, we have students holding our book. So this is a different form of results. Here we have people holding our book. This is a different form of results. If I go up here we have a book, and then there's, different arrows and things, what you're going to learn, what are the solution, what are the problem to your solution, all those things, right? So that's what we do. This is one thing that we do almost all of our sales page, and it actually works. This is a way to show them the result right on the first page without having to talk about the results as much. So that's the other thing. The next thing that we do is that if I scroll through this, we're going to talk about story a little bit. Like, we talk about the problem that they are facing. That's kind of the structure that we follow. We talk about the problem. We talk about how this is different. We talk about that right after the problem. Sometimes we may talk about how this is different in the first if we are in a competitive market. For example, here, right, protecting your asset. Just the name protecting your asset gives it away. Like, hey, you are protecting your asset. Like, it just right away. So in this sense, it'll make sense for you to talk about how this is different right away, because there are other people that might be protecting the assets as well. So you want to talk about it right away, how this is different. SaaS to profit playbook. And this one, you can talk about a problem because the book itself says SaaS to profit. So it's kind of like self-explanatory. You don't have to talk about why this is different. This is different because you're using the SaaS to profit. You're not doing trading. You're not doing drop shipping. You're not doing agencies. You're doing SaaS. So it's kind of like right up there. So the backyard beekeeping blueprints, it's all different based on the book that you have, based on how you have structured it. But I would say typically it's better to talk about how this is different and then go into the problem they're facing. And then you can talk about how you solve that solution. What are the things that you do that you have in the book that actually solves the problem. You can also talk about case studies, right? Testimonials, how one of your students use it or something happened and they use the book, they follow the process in the book. If there is scientific process, if you are using some scientific thing, then you can quote those things as well. Like, hey, this is proven, this is done a lot of testing, this has passed through FDA or whatever it is, right? You can talk about all of those things because now is the time to talk about that. And then the next thing that we do is that if I go over here, we talk about the problem, the old way, the new way, try competing with other people. It's not possible, but with the AI, it is possible. So you got to talk about the one belief, what makes it different, right? This is different because opportunity is now. This is different because with AI, this has only happened for the first time in the history of the world. AI has never existed before. So that's why this is different. And then we talk about testimonial, and then we talk about here's what you are going to get inside the book. We talk about it in this way. We say like, you're gonna solve XYZ by reading this book, and that's on the page 3 to 5. You're gonna learn how to validate your idea in this page. You're gonna learn how to get 100 paying customer, 19 ways to get your 100 paying customer in page 25, right? You're gonna learn how to find a co-founder. We're not teaching them, we're not telling them how to find a co-founder. We're telling them that's what you're gonna learn in this page number 33, okay? We're telling them the 7 secrets that they're gonna learn to a SaaS marketing, and that's gonna be on the page 21. That's the language that we're gonna use, and we do that on almost everything. So as you can see, the new way, the old way, right? That's here as well. And then some testimonial, and right after that you have page 3, the August advantage method, right? Page 3, the kitchen counter, page 31, right? Decode be speak on page 7, the 10 colony killers on page 12, the lazy beekeeper, page 19. So those are some of the things that we're gonna actually teach, and that's what you're gonna learn inside the book, and that's what we talk about in the bullet point. If I go over to this, I'm not sure if I have it on this page. If I scroll, as you can see, my story, the problem, the solution that I came up with, right? The old way versus new way, all those things. And you have how to get started, and then you have the book selling secrets and sneak peek. So you have a sneak peek here, and that's it. Okay, so it doesn't include the page number here for some reason. I forgot it, but it's not here. I don't think it's here as well. We do that on most of the sales pages, but it's not here on this funnel. Right after you have done the page 1, here's what you're going to get inside the book. Right after that, page number, let's say what's inside, you're going to do sneak peek. That's what we do almost all of the time, is a sneak peek. So once you have told them what they're gonna get, then you're gonna be like, hey, here's the sneak peek. Like, this is the guide, this is the book that you're buying, this is exactly how it looks. Like, we do that almost every time. For example, here as well, right? This is not updated, but as you can see, like, there's a sneak peek here as well, right? If I go here, okay, so there's a sneak peek here as well. Even on this page as well, you can see we have a page number 47, page number 40, page number 65. So we have all those things, right? And there's a sneak peek right here. This is the book. This is the exact book that they're actually gonna buy. Like, that's what they're gonna get. This tells them that this is real. Like, this is not fake. This is exactly what they're gonna get. We already have the product and they can buy it right away. And once we have done sneak peek, then that's when we go into like the price anchor. Okay, that's when we're gonna say like, oh, this cost, $97. This is gonna help you XYZ. If the problem was solved, right? How much is that problem worth to you? It's probably worth $5,000, but we are selling this book on Amazon for $97, right? But for today, you're gonna get it for $5. That's how we're gonna like anchor the price. And then we're gonna present the offer. After we have done that, then we're gonna present the offer. That's pretty much the most important things. We're gonna present the offer. Sometimes we do money back guarantee, sometimes we don't do money back guarantee, but most of the times we do have money back guarantee. And then we present the offer once again, right? And then we have FAQ. So we present the offer. We may talk about money back guarantee. This will be the time to talk about it. After money back guarantee, what you're gonna do is that you can summarize it if you want. That's totally optional. Or you can present the offer once again. Like, this is what you're gonna get. This is everything that you're getting inside. And then you can do FAQ. And before FAQ, you can do the close. Final close is basically, hey, this is your final chance. Like, if you don't buy this, when are you gonna buy? This is cheaper than the cup of coffee in Starbucks. That's the close that you're gonna use. You can do nothing, or you can, buy the product, take a risk. We have 90-day money back guarantee, and if you don't like it, just let us know and we're gonna refund you. And then we do FAQ, and then we have button. This is the process that we use almost on all of our sales page. Like, this is the process that works for us. So if I go on the sales sales page, what makes it different. So we're talking about what makes it different. We have a book, some case studies, real results, old way, new way. As you can see, there's a sneak peek right here. And then this is how much it cost on Amazon. The book is on Amazon. It's for $97, but you're only getting it for $5. It's only $5. We present the offer. This is how it works. You can also do how easy it is. Read the book, do the thing, sign the document, right? All those things. And then FU, and then there is the close. You can have close up front if you want. Like you can move this to around. You can have FAQ up front and then you can do the close. You can also do this if you want, or you can do close and then FQ. That really doesn't matter as much. Yeah, that doesn't matter as much. But the most important thing is that you have a button in the end so that after they are done reading, they can click on the button to go to the order page. So this is the process that we follow on almost all of our sales page. This is very simple. Like this is what we do. This is what works for us. Again, it's very simple. If AI can write the sales page for you as well, you can give this framework, the structure to AI, and it will write the thing for you. You can, use our sales page as a guide to write your own sales page, which works too as well for me, which is fine. No problem there. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you found some of the things that we use and some of the things that you should be using on your sales page to make it stand out and to make it convert better. If you like the video, let me know in the comments down below so I can make more, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.